Now, did anybody else notice the similarity to a certain amount of Aaron Copland's music in that last one? I think it was intentional. I think it was kind of an homage to Aaron Copland. Again, I'm stalling because, you know, getting up there, gonna take a little more time in between it. Why did I program two energetic pieces in a row? I'd like to say I get to take it easy on this next one, but there's no rest for the wicked. And this next piece is really, really very interesting. I know I'm describing almost every piece that way, but I think it's true. Jody Blackshaw is a composer from Australia, and she has a really wicked sense of humor, along with an interesting way of looking at things. This piece of music is really a scrapbook of people coming to Australia, memories of people coming to Australia. And she based each part of this on different people's adventures coming in. If you know anything about the history of people coming to Australia, it's kind of like our version of the Wild West when people got there, and there was a lot of, oh my gosh, unlimited potential and all kinds of stuff. And at the same time, there were quite a few people that were dumped into a situation where they didn't know the language. There were a number of languages being spoken. There were no facilities, and they were there looking around, troubled and confused. Well, Jody Blackshaw decided that she was going to represent all of this in this piece of music. You'll hear at the beginning, it's a sound something like this. You get this. And if you've ever seen those Foster Lager commercials, they start talking about the didgeridoo. And it's supposed to be, the tubas and several other people are supposed to be doing their impression at the beginning and the end of a didgeridoo. So that pitch fluctuation is intentional. It's actually in there in the part. And you'll hear a lone shepherd of some sort up there on the hillside by the actually in the trombone. And then you'll hear perhaps another shepherd who is, for some reason, on clarinet. I don't know why. And in the middle of this whole thing, we get to that point where you've got the troubled and confused people that have just been dumped in the middle of the outback and have to survive. And they're represented by three of our soloists. You'll hear in the middle section where it stops, and there are three brave souls that are representing the people that have been dumped here in the middle of the outback and are troubled and confused. And again, if you listen, the music sounds kind of confusing. It fits together, but it's like, are they lost? They are, but they aren't. It's actually written into the music this way, okay? And we come to some more celebratory stuff, and we finish kind of sort of the way that we did with the sun, I think perhaps setting over the Australian outback, and we hear the band fading away into the sun.